Incredible bond between a rabbi and a child's letter.
There's a story that happened with the Rebbe. The Rebbe is the greatest Jewish leader who would get letters every day, more than the President of the United States. People would write to him for his blessings, for his advice. There were some days he would get hundreds of letters. It was a regular thing. He would get hundreds of letters every day. Sometimes he would get about 1,000 letters in a day. And his secretaries would not read his mail. He would open up his own envelopes. And most of the mail was people writing about bad things happening to them, their illnesses, their lack of money, their lack of health. Every imaginable problem, people would write to him. And good news was very limited. People didn't write the good news. They wrote the bad news. And there was a point in time when the Rebbe was like I can't use the word depressed, but he was down because he was really burdened by all the terrible news that he was getting on a daily basis. So his aides tried to cheer him up. And they started telling him, your followers just built a huge synagogue. They built a huge school. They did so many great things. It didn't help until one day he got a letter from a child in Detroit, Michigan. I heard the name of the child, but I don't remember it. The child writes to the Rebbe that he would go to school on a school bus and he would say his prayers in the school bus, but it's very noisy in a school bus and it would be distracting. So he made a resolution to wake up 10 minutes earlier and say his prayers before he went on the school bus. And he wrote to the Rebbe to tell him the Rebbe about this. And that cheered the Rebbe. And the Rebbe wrote him a letter saying, you can't imagine how much you revived me. Your letter to me was like cold water on a weary soul. Now, they told the Rebbe about big things, big accomplishments. He was not impressed. But when a child made a little gesture and making an effort to be more godly for 10 minutes earlier than every day in the past, that was something that had infinite value. That had some tremendous value.